Susanna.
I'll be with you in a moment. Coast clear?
Yes, and I wish it wasn't. If the captain catches us...
You know my motto, live dangerously.
Good morning, Miss Nugent. Miss Pomeroy.
The Sons and Daughters of Neptune Clam Chowder Society presents its annual hijinks tomorrow night.
Featuring a hilarious skit titled Our Dear Captain.
Hilariously written, directed, and produced by Susanna Pomeroy. Nice going, Brother Clam.
Yes, and if you ask me, we clams may wind up in the chowder.
Stop worrying. What Captain Huxley doesn't know won't hurt us.
I'd feel safer if we were dropping these from an airplane.
Now, look. We'll be in port on our own time, won't we? We hard-working employees deserve a little relaxation.
Well, if it isn't Peter Pan and Tinker Bell.
Captain Huxley, we were just talking about you.
Really? It was a pleasant context, I trust.
Oh, my, yes. What were some of those nice things we were saying, Nugie?
Well, there was
And there was,
And, of course, there was,
Oh.
What are you hiding behind your back?
well, it's,
Yes, it's,
Oh, it's all right. Certainly don't want to go through that again.
Isn't it fun working when you don't have to?
You can say that again.
That's the captain's uniform? Yeah, and if he finds out, you can give me a 21-gun salute when they bury me. The star of this show shouldn't have to snitch his own blinking wardrobe. There you go. Ah, well, how's the fit?
Well, either there's too much of him or not enough of you.
laugh while you can, Pagliacci's.
Nugie thinks we're sticking our necks out.
Like a herd of giraffes. I still think there's something else we can do.
Like what?
Like read a poem.
You see, this is what comes of giving her a rhyming dictionary for Christmas.
Our Dear Captain, by Elvira Nugent. Captain, oh my captain, thy virtues well are known, your noble, gracious, debonair. To love you we have grown.
Blimey, you believe that?
Oh, certainly not. But I always believe in playing safe. There are 16 more stanzas. Do you want to hear them? I guess not.
We've got a problem. Not enough seats.
But the society's always a met here.
Well, we're growing. There's the old clams plus the new clams who want to see Susanna's sketch.
Well, that's no problem. The passengers will be ashore tomorrow night. All we have to do is ask Captain Huxley if it's all right to use the main lounge.
That's a great idea.
And Susanna's the one to ask him.
Me? Now, just...
All in favor, say aye.
I demand a recount. Okay? Take me to your leader. Now, let's see. All I have to say is, Captain Huxley, our society would like to meet in the main lounge tomorrow night.
To put on a sketch making fun of you.
Yes.
No. I wouldn't ask him for $1 million.
Well, you're not in his good graces.
Are you?
No. But, in 2 minutes from now, I will be. An excellent shot, Captain. It looks as if you've beaten me again.
Well, it was a little luck, plus skill, experience, and muscular coordination.
Come now, Captain. You're overly modest. Indeed, he is, Mrs. Sheridan. He's the best player aboard.
Oh, now, Miss Pomeroy is just being kind. After all, she's our champion.
I have a feeling I'm about to be dethroned. One round?
Well, all right, 1 round. All right, here we go.
10 points. Well, looks like you've won, sir.
You haven't even shot yet. You might knock my 10 off.
Well, I'll try, with all the skill I possess. Ooh.
Well, you didn't come within 6 feet of it.
I'll get you this time, sir.
Now, it looks like my experience is beginning to pay off. Oh, my 10 is still big, though.
Well, looks like the championship is changing hands.
Well, you've had it long enough. Well, still 10 to nothing, though. And this is your last shot.
Huh? Oh, by the way, sir, there's a little favor I've been wanting to ask you.
You knocked my 10 off.
And her 10 stayed on. Miss Pomeroy wins. Sir, it was an accident.
Oh.
The ship lurched.
No explanation necessary, Miss Pomeroy. A game is a game.
What did he say about using the lounge?
Well, he didn't say no.
Good going.
On the other hand, he didn't say yes.
You didn't ask him.
Well, I didn't get around to it.
You know Susanna always does things the hard way.
Who does things the hard way? I knew it would put the captain in a good humor to beat me at shuffleboard. So, after he got a 10, I shot wild. And then the ship lurched, and my 10 hit his 10, and you're right. I do things the hard way.
You've let the clams down. Nugie, why don't you ask him?
Well, I'm just as clammy as the next person, but...
No. I said I'll do it, and I will. I've learned my lesson. No more beating around the bush.
Goodbye.
I'll come right to the point, sir. There's an employees organization aboard called the SDNCCS.
SDNCCS.
The Sons and Daughters of Neptune Clam Chowder Society.
Oh. Is that why you were all going around doing this?
Oh, that's our greeting.
Really? I thought you were swatting flies.
Well, I came to ask you if you'd do us a very special favor.
Well, say no more, Miss Pomeroy. You may tell your society that I will be honored to become a member.
A member? You?
You thought I was too big to accept, didn't you?
Oh, well, you see, there's the vote to be considered, unless you get 100%.
There's no worry on that score, with you to sponsor me.
Me sponsor you? Oh, I can't. Well, I mean, it's too great an honor, sir.
Well, no one deserves the honor more than you, Miss Pomeroy. And as one clam to another, I thank you.
Well, what happened?
I put my foot in it, up to my neck. Well, it's a long story. Beginning with, we can't put on the sketch, and ending with, because Captain Huxley thinks he's becoming a member.
Him a member? Well, who'd vote for him?
Unless I want to get my head chopped off, I will. And unless you want to get yours chopped off, you will.
Well, maybe some of them would prefer to have their heads chopped off.
Not if they realize what a ginger peachy guy he is. Well, let's spread the word.
Well, Cedric, you're looking fit.
Me?
Yes. How's the family in England? We must have a little chat about them sometime.
Me?
See you around, Cedric.
Me? He's as balmy as a whippoorwill.
Cedric, I think we've misjudged the captain. He's really quite nice.
In a ginger peachy sort of way.
Well, he looks upon you as a brother.
That's the way I feel about him. I can't stand my brother.
Give your sister, your mother, my regards, will you?
Isn't he wonderful?
Who? That still makes a grand total of 2 votes.
Well, that's neatly executed, my lad. Michelangelo couldn't have done better.
Don't look at us. We don't even know him.
What a job, trying to brainwash half the crew.
The captain's coming back.
He's thought it over, realized his mistake, and changed his mind. Well, we did our best, sir, and we just want you to know that you can always look on us as your friends.
Oh, I know I can, sisters.
Remember, the white ball means Captain Huxley is in. The black ball means he stays where he belongs.
Brothers and sisters, as you vote, search your hearts. Don't let that noble spirit pace the bridge, rejected and broken-hearted.
A vote for Captain Huxley is a blow for democracy.
I beg of you, think of the captain's mother. Don't let that little old white-haired lady down.
Vote.
Oh! Well, now that we've voted, I'll go and tell the captain he's in.
Not so fast. We haven't checked the results yet.
Well, there's nothing in our Constitution that says we have to check it. It just says we have to vote. How about the best 2 out of 3?
No!
How am I going to break the bad news to Captain Huxley?
How about sending a wire from the unemployment office?
Captain Huxley.
Miss Pomeroy, I was just talking about you.
You heard? Well, I mean, you were?
Yes, I was telling Mrs. Sheridan how you invited me into your club.
The members of the crew must hold your captain in very high regard.
No higher than he deserves.
Well, I've always tried to temper discipline with friendship and understanding. And I suppose it's paid off, right, Miss Pomeroy?
Well, you have no idea how it's paid off.
Yes, but don't you think I'll ever forget who started all this?
Don't think I'll ever forget either.
Come in.
Sir, there's something I have to tell you.
No, whatever it is now can wait, Miss Pomeroy. There's something much more important.
Oh, but
Sit down.
This is vital, sir.
Sit down!
Please.
Pardon me, ladies. Fellow members of the Neptune Clam Chowder Society, the signal honor that you have conferred upon me has touched me more deeply than my humble words can convey. However, let that not deter me from saying.
Sir.
Excuse me. Yes?
Communication, sir. The Santa Clara calling. Captain Jenkins.
Put him through. Hello, George.
Hello, Simon. I understand we'll both be in port around 6. How about dinner at the Shore Club?
Oh, well, it sounds like a wonderful idea, except that I have a very important meeting tonight aboard ship. Some other time, huh, George? All right, goodbye. Well, you two look disappointed.
We are.
She means we're disappointed in you, sir.
In me?
Yes, sir. You spurned the invitation of a fellow creature, a fellow worker of the sea.
Jenkins? Oh, he's a bore.
Well, bores have feelings, too.
The foremost principle of the Clam Chowder Society is consideration. The shell of the clam is hard. The inside is tender.
I'm afraid you've let us down, Captain.
And to think I sponsored you.
Well, I'm grateful to you for setting me straight.
Yes, sir?
Get me Captain Jenkins on the Santa Clara and tell him I'll be delighted to spend the evening with him.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Well, the meeting won't be the same without you, sir.
Oh, we'll miss you terribly.
Oh, by the way, is it all right if we use the main lounge?
Oh, I wouldn't have you hold a meeting any other place. No. And express my regrets to the membership and, tell them that I'm on an errand of mercy or something, huh?
Here they come.
I'll never know how you got to the captain to let us use the main lounge.
After we blackballed him.
Oh, it just comes from living right.
You know Susanna. She could sell elevator shoes to Gary Cooper.
It ought to be a lot of fun tonight, even if we don't hear your poem.
Just called the head waiter of the Shore Club. Captain Huxley's still on his second olive of his first martini.
Let's see now. They'll dawdle for a half hour more, and dinner will take until 9 o'clock, and fumbling over who's going to get the check will take, we're in the clear till midnight.
Thank you. And, George, you really mean it. You have no friendly, informal contacts with members of your crew?
You know me, Huxley. I run a taut ship.
Well, so do I, but that doesn't prevent my being popular with the crew. You've never been invited to become a member of one of their clubs?
No, and I don't imagine you have either.
Oh, really? Well, if you don't mind postponing dinner for a little while, I can give you an eye-opener.
Fine.
All right. Waiter, the check, please. George, I will now show you a loving crew's tribute to a well-beloved captain.
Quiet, everyone. Showtime. Fellow members of the SDNCCS, presenting the star of our show, Miss Gilbert and Sullivan. I'm the orchestra.
La 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 la. Oh, we sail the ocean blue, but our captain is no beauty. He's a Huxley through and through. To dislike him is our duty.
See, there's laughter on my ship.
Huxley. For members only.
Well, I'm a member, so any friend of mine is as welcome as I am. That's my social director. She's doing a takeoff on Pinafore.
But ho! Here comes Captain Huxley now.
I am the captain of the ocean queen, though I don't know east from west.
which is very, very true, because we sailed for Peru and arrived at Budapest.
Nothing like being popular.
Dad, another poo-poo.
I told you not to make that left turn at Cape Horn.
I'm called Little Buttercup, dear Little Buttercup. Boy, have I got news for you.
What's up, little buttercup? Speak, little buttercup.
Guess who is looking at you?
There'll be a slight intermission. Steer the ship, Captain. Cedric. Well, do we jump off the port rail or the starboard?
You should have listened to me, but it's too late now.
Hey, wait a minute. Maybe it isn't. Do you have that horrible, I mean beautiful poem you wrote? Fellow members, we've had our innocent fun. Now, here's a well-earned tribute to our dearly beloved Captain Huxley. I only wish that he were here to hear it. Captain, oh my captain, thy virtues well are known. You're noble, gracious, debonair. To love you, we have grown.
Thank you, Miss Pomeroy. And thank you, fellow members of the sons and daughters of the Neptune Clam Chowder Society. This honor that you have conferred upon me has touched me more deeply than my humble words can convey. Yes.
Now, he won't kill you,
Much
but
more
they
deeply.
will.
However, let that not deter me from saying them. By sheer coincidence, I jotted down a few random notes in case you were kind enough to insist that I become one of you. And since you have insisted, I'll ad-lib this little speech that I've written for this momentous occasion. As I stand here, lowly neophyte though I am proud to accept, yea, endorse, the principles upon which our society was founded.
Fellow clams, I would like to welcome our new member, Captain Huxley, and to nominate him for immediate appointment as Grand High Exalted Vizier. Will you accept the post, sir?
Well, in the face of such popular demand, of course I will.
Grand High Exalted Vizier, it is my duty to inform you that since your office is so exalted, your contact with us ordinary clams must be entirely spiritual. You must never stoop to attending meetings in person.
I know, but I thought...
Bylaw 7365, Section B of our Constitution, which you were sworn to uphold.
Oh, I'm quite willing to obey the rules. So, fellow clammers, my first official act will be to leave.
Nominate Susanna Pomeroy for High Imperial Finagler.
This honor that you have conferred upon me has touched me more deeply than my humble words can say. However,